Well, good afternoon or early evening, everyone, and welcome to the third and final live stream of this weekend's bout of competitive racing. This is a debut I've been talking about with Motive Racing, a pretty well-in league, if you like. And yeah, this is going to be my debut. A little bit nervous because there are some very, very quick people in here. Qualifying session's just started. It's going to be wet. Not too sure what the race is going to be. Might be a bit dry because they do use real well-timed weather, if that sort of makes sense. Only 13 drivers here, and I believe 14 have confirmed they're going to be here, so obviously a few people can't make it, but these are some very quick people in here. I did a bit of testing in one of their servers last night and I was slow. So yeah, it's all about just learning today. I'm not expecting anything. If I'm ending up trundling around the back a few seconds off the pace, A, it'll be slightly disappointing. But B, the most important thing is to keep it clean and just get used to the car and the track. Paul Ricard is a circuit on this game, but I haven't done a lot of running on. But I am in my trusty Porsche 991, car number 140. Couldn't have 14, someone else has stolen that. So yeah, here we are then with the qualifying session. And there's just 14 minutes left. It's going to be wet, I think, throughout, which is a bit disappointing. But this is sort of the setup that I'm running with, if I can go to the aggressive. I haven't actually got a setup on the car. I think we'll run with 6 traction control, maybe fuel strategy. Again, not too sure. It's a 30-minute race. You can't make a pit stop during it, so I think we'll just punch in 20 laps worth of fuel and then just have a bit of fun with that. We're going to need quite a bit of wingage around here, I think. Yeah, and we'll go with that. I think a bit of split of 57 should work for me. 57 should work for me. Right, okay. Yeah, well, that's the setup then. Sort of a wacky default setup. And yeah, I'm led to believe I'm the only driver in here that's running on a pad. Everyone else is sort of wheel and pedals, which is concerning, to say the least. I'll give it a minute until I go out. I don't really want to be coming out the end of the pit lane in traffic. Don't want to be getting in people's way. So this is, like I said, this is just learn, get up to speed. There's a couple of other Porsches in here, which is nice to see. But for me, it's all about just getting up to speed. This is the penultimate race of the season. I thought it was the final race for the season. There's another one, I believe, probably next week. Not too sure when that is. I'll find out probably during the week or after this race or something. So, yeah. I'm in the trusty Porsche. Haven't done a lot of wet running on this game either. Certainly don't think I've done it around Paul Ricard. So it's not ideal to be making your debut in a brand new league in the wet.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Tyres are very cold at the moment. Hopefully it come up to pressure sooner rather than later. Braking distances are extended somewhat in these conditions. Yeah, I haven't raced in the rain around Paul Ricard, I don't think at all yet. Can't need these tyres to warm up a little bit. You know, the livery that we're running, same one I was running last night. Sort of a knockoff Haas F1 livery. I've got my lights on at least. Probably should have them on. And the wipers. And the rain light.
watch out in front.
Well, tyres are still ice cold, which is a bit of a concern.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
If the tyres don't start coming in, then I'll do a lap that's like 10 seconds off the pace.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Okay, now. Right, I know what we're going to do. We're going to pull over, we're going to go back in the pits, we're going to smash the tyre pressures down low. Right, there we go. Right. I want the wet tyres on the car. Okay, right, so we've dropped the tyre pressures down a little bit. Hopefully that'll make a difference. God damn well it needs to anyway. Quick drink. Right, let's go back out there. Oh, car feels really slidey.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Bit more traction control on, I think. Feels a little better. Whee! See you later, Bush. Car's so twitchy. Okay, mate. Cross the line now, we'll do our first lap. Finally. Hopefully we can keep it clean.
Yellow flag in sector
2. I'm a little bit slower, could be a bit more aggressive, but I just want to get round and get some experience. Still unsure if it's going to be wet or dry in the race. Tyre pressure's a bit too low, I'm overheating the rears slightly. I just want to get round and set a banker.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Another car off to the right, I'm worried about him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Does feel like the rain is easing up slightly. Oh, the back end trying to overtake the front. Okay, still a 7.
Yellow flag again, watch out.
Yeah, tyre pressure's a bit too low. Rears are definitely burning up. Well, there should be a better lap though. 1.7 up.
Well done, mate.
Up into P8. Right. There's a car around me. Where is it? It's behind me. We'll just go back to the pits, I think. I don't know how long's left. Okay, not enough time. Okay, right. So we're not last. So we'll put the bunting up for that one. Just in case it is. I can't tell if everyone else is on wet tyres though. Is there a way to tell if everyone else is on wet tyres? I'll be surprised if they're not. You're off the circuit. High data, I can't. Does it say anywhere on him? Can't see it. He's on wets, he's in the Porsche. And so is him. Okay, so everyone is... Sorry if it just got a bit loud there. Everyone is on the wet tyres. max wait time is fine. So, okay. Right. Okay, so what we need to do is knock up the PSIs a little bit. Well, the fronts are okay, weren't they? The fronts are fine. But definitely the rears need to put them up by 0.7. So they're all a bit different. I think that should be okay though. Electronics, we were fine with traction control. I'm going to have it for 10 or 11, that's stupid. ABS at 8, that's okay. ECU map 8 is basically qualifying speed with a linear throttle. We've only got one set of wet tyres, apparently. Fuel though, 2.95, so 3 litres a lap. If it's going to be a wet race, it'll be 2 minutes a lap at best. 30-minute race, so 15 laps. So 30 litres will do as 10 laps, so 45 litres. Oh, it's ended, that's fine, I can do it in a minute. So 45 litres we need if it's going to be a wet race. I think I've managed to sort out the tyre pressures. People out there were on wet tyres. So there is a legit lap time for me. I'm 10th. I'm 10th out of 14. That's quite good. It'd be nice if the full field of 20 was here, but for whatever reason, some drivers are not here. I'll see how long it is until the session does start. So I'm just checking Discord to make sure that everything is okay. Motive Racing are streaming, yep. No, nothing else on Discord is of importance, so that's fine. Race definitely got a little easier. And we're going to be lining up in P10, which is slightly terrifying. I think I could have gone a bit quicker, maybe another half a second if I managed to get the tyre pressures right.
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Okay, so it's going to be wet. Okay, that's fine. So, the tyre pressures are all different, that's fine. Taking a little bit out the front, I think, quite a bit out the rear, well, added a little bit to the front. Quite a bit out the rear. Well, no, we left the fronts alone, I think, didn't we? Yeah. Electronics is fine. Fuel and strategy, 45. Oh, 360. It's not 3.6. It's going to be 3 litres a lap. 15. I think we might have overfueled by a lap or two, but that's fine. I'd rather be overfueled by a lap. There's no mandatory pit stop, and you can't pit to fill up the fuel. So if we do find out that at some point the fuel burn is a bit higher than expected, might bump a little bit more wing on, and then throw a bit of that out. 55, 65. Splitter, we'll leave it on 1, 2. No, we'll leave it on 1. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I think I'm fine with the setup. The fuel should be fine by my calculations. The tyre pressures will be a question mark. We'll save this just for no, we won't save it actually because it's pointless because it's a wet track, but that is going to be the setup. Okay, that's fine. Right, we're in 10th out of 14. Okay, I'm probably slightly out of my depth here. Quick drink. Okay, debut for Motive Racing. Here is a race, I believe, next week. But I am in the league. This is not a guest appearance. I have officially been given a spot. I am one of the official 20 drivers. It'd be nice if it was a fuller grid. And the part we kind of wanted to start last, actually, just so I could get into this. But we'll start 10th. Okay. Okay, the weather's interesting. If you look above the tyre pressure graph here, obviously the tyres are cold. 12 laps worth of fuel I've got on the car, but I'm pretty sure the fuel burn is going to be a bit less than I wanted, otherwise I will be in a bit of trouble. 3 minutes into this race, the rain is going to stop. 10 minutes into this race, the rain is going to start again.
Going single file.
Okay. In fact, the rain is that light, I can get away with not having the wipers on. In fact, the tyres are already up to temperature. It's slightly concerning. I don't know. It's the best way to go about it. The Porsche behind kind of wants to behave itself. So I'm slightly concerned by the tyre pressures. I'm slightly concerned what's going to happen to a track in the next few minutes when it does dry out. I'm also slightly concerned about my fuel. To be honest, we're just going to wing it. We're just going to wing it. That's all we can do, really. Experience. Getting used to some of the drivers in the second tier here. They're 30-minute races. Tier 1 kicks off in about an hour. And they're hour races. But these are 30-minute sprint races, if you like. No pit stops, unless you pick up significant damage. But to be honest, if you pick up significant damage, you might as well just retire from the race. No idea if it's going to be tightly contested or if there's going to be quite a bit of field spread. Not too sure what's going to happen in the first couple of corners either. We're single file at the moment on the formation lap, but we're all going to double file very shortly.
Going double file.
There we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
And we're racing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, we lost 2 positions. I was a bit nervous at the start there. This will hurt me down the straight. We're running slightly higher wings to try and give us the downforce in sector 1 and 3. Just try and settle into a rhythm. Rear tyres already overheating. Oh dear. Oh, the Lambo's sideways. God, that rear lift. It's on fire.
Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car up ahead.
Need it to rain again. Pull my tyres down. Okay, fuel burns just over 3 litres a lap. Should be okay.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whoa. Car is really twitchy through here. Whee! Over the curve with a Lambo.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just try my best to not throw it off into the scenery. Whoa.
We're not late. We're so fast to slow.
Please start raining again. Need some moisture, need some water. I'm going to drive off line here, trying to pick up something. The track's very dry at the moment. biting the steering wheel constantly.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
Bye.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, it's started to rain again. You can see a little bit of spray's been kicked up from the Porsches just being off the road ahead of me. So it looks like we're all sort of struggling in these conditions. Gaining, 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 gaining.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Cool, you braked really early there, mate. Okay, now it's started raining again. The car instantly does start to feel a little better as I've been bumped up the arse by the Lambo. Don't appreciate that, mate. If I could throw my hand up in the air to tell you to fuck off, I would. Car instantly feeling better now it's raining again. Just needed a bit more moisture in the tyres though. Back straight seems very wet. Man dear, it's pretty dry to be honest.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
Another car off the track. Yeah, he's going to be pulling away from me. Fuel's still a concern though. Oh, and the Porsche's absolutely at that moment. P9.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
I'm about to have my own moment here as well. Keep on the track, keep on the track, keep on the track. Another car ahead, recovering to the track. I don't think the rain is heavier than what it was at the start, although the McLaren there is spun, or was it a Ferrari? It was a Ferrari, so it's P8. This Audi is struggling.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Don't know where you were going, mate. But I've just done you around the outside. So there's a few people out obviously struggling. I'm concerned about the fuel. Don't like sector 1.
Yellow
I will defend that position. I think a lot of people are struggling around this section. Every lap something off. As soon as we get back onto the back straight round here, the car instantly feels completely different. Going alright though. Oh, too much speed. Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Somehow stopped it spinning there. See how much wetter it is in the final part of the lap. Doing okay here though, which is better than I expected. Okay, now it seems a bit wetter in sector 1. That's good. Okay, the Audi's now sorted its shit out and he's slowly pulling away. We've got a Lamborghini behind us, I think, in 8th, having a bit of a gap back to everyone else. Still concerned about the fuel. Whoa, what's going on around there? The rain shifted. I think it's wetter in different parts of the circuit now. Because 2-3 laps ago I was quite strong around here, and now I'm struggling. And I seem to be better in sector 1. The rain is moving across the circuit. God, I love dynamic weather. Or should I say realistic weather?
You're halfway through, keep pushing. Falling behind in the car in front on sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Okay, halfway through the race, slightly over halfway through our fuel. By about, I don't know, 2 litres, which is about half a lap. What that essentially means for me is that the last couple of laps I'll probably have to turn the engine mode down to number 9 or number 10. We're running number 8 at the moment. And if I have to lift off to save a bit of fuel, then so be it. That's why you can see in the middle of the dash there, I've got the fuel level screen. Could be a very crucial final lap. Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun driving like this. Well, Ricard will handle a little bit better.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I just blinked for the first time in 4 laps and it hurt. It's alright. End of that lap. It's clear that others are struggling as well. I mean, we haven't had a full spin yet. I say yet. I mean, I think if we keep going the way we're going, I think the worst we'll do is a P8, which I'll take. Again, still worried about the fuel. Now struggling sector 1, the sector 3 seems fine. Can't get on top of this race. Okay, change the engine map to map number 9, see what that does now. Because we are now in danger of running out of fuel.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
And what I can do now is stay in a slightly higher gear, lift off before braking. Here comes a guy in P8.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nothing I can do really. And we almost spun it.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. Low fuel, left box.
The low fuel alarm line is now on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Might lose another position here. I think I'm going to be a lap short. We'll literally run out of fuel, which is a bit disappointing. But then what we'll do, we'll just pull over to the side of the road, go to the garage, let the rest of the race time out. I'm not too bothered about championship positions or anything like that. Nothing I can really do. 2 races left of the season.
There's a slow car up ahead.
km in my final lap. We'll be a lap short. Ah well. Quite frustrating.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
There you go, leader started a final lap, so we are gonna... Yeah, we're a lap short. Yeah, well. Commentators probably wondering, why is he pitting? Ran out of fuel, mate. Not changing the tyres at least, so changing tyres, just literally a lap's worth of fuel. You never know, someone ahead could make a mistake. So we're P11 out of the 12 that finished. We're doing 8th minimum if we had enough fuel in the car. Probably even 7th or 6th really, because we had to really ease off towards the end. But as the first race in very tricky conditions, quite a lot of fun. Fireworks light up the evening sky, which is a bit weird considering it's raining. go across the line. P11. P11 in the end. We moved up a position. Definitely would have been in the top 10 though. But still, for a first race, not too bad. Yeah, okay, that was good. I wasn't on the pace obviously of the leaders, but I mean the guy in 6th, the Wall, what a name, the Wall, he was behind me, and he was behind me for a majority of that race and only got past because we had to start lifting off to save fuel. So we could have had a P6 out of this race, and considering we started in 10th, not bad going. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys that have been dipping in and out enjoyed it as well.
Green light, go, go, go.
Don't know what the next race is going to be yet. Don't know if it's going to be next Sunday. Don't know if I'll be invited back. But I don't think I did anything wrong in that race. I'd be surprised if anyone turned around and said, oh, the new guy was this, that and next thing, because I didn't have any damage, I don't think. I got a bump up the rear from the Lambo. Kept it clean at the start, a bit too cautious at the start really, because I lost 2 positions. So we'll leave the server now. So yeah, I think that went very well, and you know these guys are pretty quick. Pretty sure I said I'm the only one that's not on the pad. Just having a look now at the Discord just to see if there's anything in here. Just a few people coming in, just saying good race from everyone in general. Now let's put up a very enjoyed my first race. Track kept evolving so much, sector by sector. Thanks, guys. The Wall 34 who's just said, I'm sorry. I'll reply to that. So I've just sent back saying, are you the Lambo that tapped me? And you'll probably reply with yeah, and at which point I will turn around and say, yeah, no worries mate, it happens. As I open a celebratory beer now, it's been a long day for me. I've had all the Formula 1 to deal with as well, and obviously practicing for this and then getting on involved. And so very bit nervous before this one. And I said to a few of my colleagues at work, I was like excited nervous for this weekend because it was the first of many things this weekend. It was the first race of the season in one hub, which could have gone very well, but unfortunately a controller disconnection ended my race. Which I'm over it now. I wasn't, to be honest, for a good day. It was the first exhibition race with One Hub Racing and ACC, and I thought that went very well. And having spoken to them this morning, there's nothing in plan yet, but plans are being made. And this was obviously my first race in motive racing, which I thought went very, very well as well. Could have been 6th, definitely would have been 8th. If I'd put enough fuel in the car. Well, I did put enough fuel in the car. The fuel burn was just a bit higher than I expected. It was 3 litres per lap in qualifying in similar conditions. All of a sudden it was 3.22. So yeah, unfortunately when you add it up over 13 or 14 laps, that's an extra lap, and that's what happened. So yeah, pitted, put the extra through and got back out. Classified in 10th in the end, so I scored some points because in sort of this sort of category and style of racing, everyone gets points. I don't know how many I get, doesn't really matter. I will probably still end up the championship being at the bottom as there's only 2 races, but I certainly thoroughly enjoyed myself, and it's been nice. Every day this weekend I've had a race some point in the afternoon or evening to look forward to. As for next week, not too sure what's going on. GTSport, I'm sort of focusing more on this now than GTSport. Obviously Friday I'll have the second round of One Hub at 6 o'clock around Singapore. That's going to be a long race, so I get to the end, and I'm not looking forward to that. Singapore is there's no race on Saturday, and there might be one on Sunday with Motive Racing, but I'll find out more during the week and let you guys know at some point during the stream. But I do on Friday. But thank you very much to anyone that has dropped in and out. A like and subscription would be appreciated if you enjoy the content, just to tell me that there's people out there that like listening to me waffle on for the best part of an hour or so. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself tonight. Very, very tricky conditions, but we can see that pretty much every lap there was a yellow flag out there, and quite a few people had incidents and moments off the track. It would be nice if it was a fuller grid. It would be nice if it was dry as well. But first race, thrown in the deep end, qualified 10th out of 14 in very tricky conditions, and got to the end even though we did slightly under fuel the car. So hopefully I did a good enough impression in a league that is quite high up the stakes by the looks of it. They stream professionally on YouTube with actual proper commentators and overlays and everything. So I'll go away now and probably watch that stream, maybe able to see me at some point in the background. But yeah, thank you very much everyone that has dropped in and out. That's it, weekend racing is all done. I am going to go and have a beer and have a lie down. So thank you very much, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Friday for the second round of One Hub Racing on F1 2020.